So, I'm assuming that if you're watching this match, you already watched the previous two. Like I said before, this is a best out of 3 taken from the early stages of Blizzcon, and I focus on this one because it's between two very good players, top players on their servers. You have on this side MakaPrime, a top Korean professional player from one of the finest teams in Korea, Team Prime. He's been playing on the GSLs, he's very skilled as a Terran player, and he's facing on this situation against the Red Zerg, DIMAGA, member of Team Mortal Teamwork, Ukrainian player, one of the finest players playing on the European servers, and well, I've just loved this face-off. You guys already seen what happened on the previous two matches. It's tied 1-1. First game, DIMAGA just took Maka by surprise and dominated him completely in Xel'Naga. And on the second game, Maka just paid him back with a big powerful push, just made a lot of pressure since the early game and didn't allow DIMAGA to even establish his game. He was constantly kept on his toes to be able to fend off the assault, the constant relentless assault that MakaPrime applied on him. And now, like I said, we're here for the third match. It's on Scrap Station, as you can see it, and Scrap Station usually is a map that, well, at least the tendency is to favor the Zerg player. It's easy for him to fast expand into this position here where the SCV is now at the moment. So I would say that DIMAGA won't be having a fast expand anytime soon. There it is, Engineering Bay going down. And like I said, yeah, the map favors Zerg, but if you have a player that knows and is aware of what to do to just delay the Zerg's progress, well, here's the result. DIMAGA just getting his fast expansion delayed, had to pull 3 drones out of the line just to fend off this movement here, and he's trying to poke at this engineering bay, hoping to get it killed while the spawning pool is still going down. Hopefully MakaPrime is going to cancel this before he gets completely destroyed. Meanwhile, what I can see is that the SCV has been roaming around the main base and now heading back. Engineering Bay got destroyed and DIMAGA placed finally his hatchery on the Natural Expo. He got delayed indeed, no doubt about it, and probably MakaPrime will try to benefit from that delay. Not sure what his plans are for his build at the moment. He has the wall off here getting ready, a Rax is already down supply depot, and now a second supply depot. Still a bit of a gap there, he's gonna have to place something else there, and he's been working out of one refinery already, 64, 68 minerals. Mules coming down to improve a bit the economy, while the first extractor, the first gas, is going down for DIMAGA. So no early Zergling speed, no intentions of early pressure into MakaPrime on this situation. It's kinda hard on this map because of the very fast rushing distance, but still DIMAGA didn't plan on that direction. As you can see, just sending 2 Zerglings probably for scouting purposes to take a look at what's going on the Maka's main base and the main entrance, though I'm pretty sure it's already walled off. They're poking at this SCV, and now to the rescue, 2 Marines saving that SCV, and DIMAGA forced to pull those Zerglings back. Yeah, the wall-off is almost finished, just putting this supply depot here and it will be more than done and fine, ready to go. And now going for the factory into a command center. Okay, so are we gonna have some kind of fast expand? Well, probably. He's already taking care of his command center. Hopefully he's gonna be flying it out to his expansion pretty soon, and like that he won't be falling much behind on the economy game. For now DIMAGA is just a bit ahead, has a couple more harvesters, only 1 now, and is leading but not by much, but also related with the fact that he already has his second hatchery down and is going to start transferring some workers. There it is, workers Maynarding back to this Natural Expo, and is going to be benefiting from the income coming out of those extra drones. There it is, 27 against 21, boosting his economy. Meanwhile, there's an SCV once again advancing, not sure if it's to the Natural Expo or to the main base, though the couple of Zerglings just pass right through them, completely ignore the SCV, and the Roach now taking care of what's going on here. It appears that Maka is preparing himself for some kind of Hellion harass, getting 2 Hellions built, reactor attached to the factory, and getting now the starports into a second Rax. Meanwhile, the command center is almost finished, and he's probably gonna try to place it soon enough. It appears that he's gonna invest on his Marine Marauder Ball, but for now he wants these Overlords out of this place, so he's getting a single Viking, probably to try to poke at this Overlord and push him away. There's plenty of Hellions around. Will he be getting the Infernal Pre-Igniter. Well, doesn't seem like he's gonna get it for now, sending 3 Hellions into the bases of DIMAGA. Meanwhile, DIMAGA has control of the Xel'Naga Watchtower here and will be spotting this movement. There they are, the Roaches fending off the assault. One of the Hellions instantly killed, and he's gonna have to pull back. He won't be able to do anything against that group of Roaches. Meanwhile, this Overlord is already getting hit by the Viking, and it's basically over. You guys seen that on the previous match? Yeah, there it is. DIMAGA got supply locked on at least 1 or 2 occasions, and once again he's supply locked. This harass with the Hellions has been applying a lot of pressure and delaying the progress from DIMAGA. It is a good option for the Terran player, obviously. Evo Chamber going down, while there's a big bulk of Zerglings and Roaches advancing into the Natural Expo. DIMAGA making sure that there's nothing going on here, and there is nothing going on here. Sending a test Zergling to check the wall, and the Viking keeps killing more and more Overlords and delaying the progress and the build from DIMAGA. Another one gets shot down, and this Viking is gonna land there. Meanwhile, there's already a Medivac here. DIMAGA complaining about the lag. And there it is. Ooh, Medivac loaded with Hellions. I think we're gonna have a drop on the main base. Meanwhile, seems that DIMAGA is taking care of the debris here. All of his forces are here while the drop is gonna happen, and there's also a Viking advancing on the Natural Expo, probably to attract the forces, while these 3 Hellions advance into the mineral line. Oh, this is gonna be such a feast. There it is, 2 drones down, 3. Oh, these 3 Hellions are going to be able to do so much damage on that mineral line, interrupting the mining, and now finally getting a nice surround, getting poked at. Still 2 Hellions alive. Meanwhile, you guys saw the other Viking got pretty much shot down, but these 2 Hellions are still roaming around the main base. 3 Queens trying to pursue them, but they're fairly slow, especially outside of the creep. DIMAGA needs to keep them in the creep, and so many of those drones just got completely roasted. And finally the Hellion harass is over. There it is. He got big losses there, but I guess we're gonna check it pretty soon. Medivac getting pulled back into his base. Let's see the income at the moment. Yeah, he lost some harvesters. I remember him having about 7 in advance, 7 more harvesters, 7 more workers than MakaPrime. So Maka trying to balance the accountancy there, and still DIMAGA is ahead. Big face-off here. Whoa, this Marine Marauder Ball, I think it might be much too big for this group of Zerglings and Roaches to defend. Anyway, DIMAGA decided to pull all the way back. He's gonna try to pull into his base and probably make a stand there. Here comes the Medivacs to back up the M&M ball. Advancing slowly, poking at those Roaches. Look at them, they already killed several Roaches while advancing into the base. And here comes Maka. Will he be going to the Natural Expo? No. Lots of Zerglings, really speedlings on those on that creep. Big speed, able to surround most of the units, and some of those Marines are almost dead. Look at them, 6 hit points, but still surviving, and now the Medivacs backing them up, while MakaPrime established his base on his Natural Expo. So he took advantage of this advance here, of this push here, to make DIMAGA pull back into his bases and establish his Natural Expo. Very well defended, making a new wall off here, making sure he's going to have a way of defending if anything advances there, and actually reducing the amount of space that the Zerg player will have if he advances on this big white space. Barracks going down there, second barracks going down there, and seems like we're going to have another move. Medivacs picking up some of that Marine Marauder Ball, dropping on this ramp and going to go straight into the Natural Expo. Will they be sniping any of the buildings? Here they come. Focusing fire now on the mineral line, shooting everything that moves on that mineral line. And now big advance from Zerglings and Banelings and Queens, but too late, and Maka just brilliant micro, picking up all of those units and just save them. Those 2 Medivacs are almost dead. They got lots of shots from those Queens, but they were able to fend off, to save the Marines and just run away before they got destroyed. Big ball here from DIMAGA. As you can see, let's see the unit.